Hello, hello, hello. Sorry I'm a little late. I was doing some decoupage. We lost electricity. Wasn't supposed to come back till 11. Thank goodness it came back earlier. I don't know why we lost electricity. There was a little wind, but not too much. But I hope no one was hurt in any kind of crash or anything. But it came back on. I was actually making some good strides trying to get some of my craft stuff organized, get things, because I've been using my island as like a craft table, and I've got to stop that. Got to get into my craft room, and I'm trying to organize stuff and get stuff downstairs on shelves that I can kind of get some kind of productivity. But anyway, then we lost electricity while I was in the craft room trying to organize it. Well, pitch black. Jimmy had to come rescue me. So I have watched some disturbing video of a mom of 8 kids. Let me get to the chat, okay, because I can't even see you guys. Let me see here. Hope you're all doing well. Okay, here you are. Let me see. Hey, when this does this, I want the default view. Where's the default view? That's what I want. Okay. Make sure I'm in live chat. Hi, Isabel. Hi, GB. Julie W. Sherry, Super Chat Cat, Liza Ward. Deborah, Margot. Nightbot, how you doing? So, here's the thing. So I was watching, hi Janae. It seems like, I don't know why I feel like she got rid of some videos, but I don't know. Anyway, I was watching, there's one with the husband. He has a little longer hair, and he doesn't have that very short haircut that he has now, well, that he had prior, in the last videos. But it isn't taped that much of a difference because the little girl in the back is still in the same car seat. Still looks around the same age. Did you see her loud snoring? Yes, yeah. Did I see her loud snoring? I saw that the short connecting it to the concerning to say the least. Oh, did I see her? Yes, I did see that. I mentioned that before, Julie. But what I'm going to tell you now, Julie, is quite disturbing. Okay? Hi, she's like diamonds. So the other day, actually, Julie, when I was watching, you're observant, right? I was watching that snoring video. That's the first time I noticed it. I said, what is that on his hands? On his hands, he has red tattoos, okay? And I saw them on the snoring video. I was mentioning them. And we had so many other things to talk about. Didn't really get into those tattoos, but I had in my mind, I've got to see what those tattoos are all about. So I watched a video with him with the longer hair. In my opinion, he's on something in that video. He says himself, he said he's effing whacked out or something like that. Effing whacked out, or he wears half gloves in that video. They cover this part of both hands in that video, which is one of the, I think it's before the toes, or I don't know. But I think it's one of their first driving videos. He has his hands covered here. In that video, and Beth, if you're here, you remember you said to me you think that was Julius in the car No. That is their oldest son. She says it. This is our oldest son. And I thought his name was Aaron. But it's Arian. Arian. Keep that filed. Hi, Ruth Ann. So they go through this drive-thru. Well, they don't go through the drive-thru. He's a mess, a hot mess. He tries to order a burger for Empress. He orders it with just ketchup. Rosalie, the wife, is saying, no, she wants stuff on it. No, she's going to be upset. No, she wants stuff on it. And he's like, quiet, I'll get it later. I'll get back to it. And then she's like, you didn't get back to it. Now she's not going to be happy. And he's like, well, whatever. So he drives past the window to pay. He has to back up. Then he drives right on past the window with the food. And she's like, you just went past the window with the food. You were going to go home without our food? And he goes, it wouldn't be the first time. And while he pays, he gets, and he says, I think I'm going to go do something with my tire. Now, the other thing is, he is in now a Toyota Sienna van. He is not in the Honda Odyssey. This one has a cloth interior, but it's still a higher end van, okay? Where are they getting these vans from? And if they had that van, why did they need to trade up to the Honda Odyssey, with all, like, what happens there? What's going on? Where are they getting that? Because they're in public housing. She's talking about, like, I'm not sure what the Canadian benefits and stuff that he's getting there, but she's saying that they're going to run out, yada, yada, yada. And I thought they were not supposed to have vehicles that are worth X amount of money. Where are these vehicles coming from? Anybody? Okay. Then he's a big conspiracist. She says something about wanting to stay away from processed foods, which I would never believe she wants to stay away from processed foods, because that's basically all I've seen her buy besides some berries. So she says, I really want to get the kids on different snacks. I'd rather see them eating berries and forget what else, carrots. And he says, oh, I just want to see them get away from chips because we're going through too many chips. But don't believe that about the processed foods. That's not true. And he said, and sugar is not true either, that it's bad for you or unhealthy. It's the government. This is what he said. The processed food comes in bags and comes in a lot of packaging. And he said that this is their way to say, don't buy these processed foods because you'll have all this packaging and then we'll have all this waste. So go eat the nuts and the seeds and the berries. Okay, that's what he's saying. Saying don't even think about it. That's the only reason they're saying it. It has nothing to do with it's healthy for you, it's not healthy for you, it doesn't matter. And she says, but what if you're diabetic with the sugar? And he's like, well, but meanwhile, he then says he's eating a gluten-free diet. And then he says, I need to stay healthy or something. I've got a beautiful young family. Which is ironic because, and he was saying he's thin, he used to be heavier. Anyway, as I'm watching this second video where they're going to Wendy's, the one with the $100 that they spent at Wendy's, I can get a good shot of his hands, and you'll see in the thumbnail. He has, and then I went back into some other videos. He has a red 14 tattooed on one hand, and on this one he's got a 33. Now, the 14 usually goes with an 88, but he's got a 33. So, do you know what these tattoos mean? They allegedly, like, white supremacy, KKK. So, let me tell you what this. Now, the 33 can be a good thing because it goes with that 333, that spiritual, that awakening, that Holy Trinity, that. But when it's talking about the 33, it says be very, very careful with the 33. Not the 333, the 33. Because KKK uses the 33. And the 14, I'm going to read you this. Hold on. Okay, so this is what it says about the number 333 represents spiritual growth and expansion. It's all the Holy Trinity. I've always heard it's an angel's number. That's just, and I would just naturally wake up to 333, or my attention would be to a clock when it's 333. It always was. When I walked out from speaking with the funeral director about Ray's funeral, I went right out and I looked at my phone and it was 333. I took a screenshot of it. So that's always been a number that's had a lot of significance for me, and numbers in general do. But it says number 33 is a master. Now they were talking about 33 is a master number is what it says. Master teacher, and resonates with the energies of compassion, blessings, inspiration, honesty, discipline, bravery, and courage. Number 33 tells us that all things are possible. 33 is also a number that symbolizes guidance. However, be wary of that one, as the KKK uses it also. Okay? So let's see why the KKK uses 33. Okay? Okay. 13. It's the Aryan circle. It represents the first and third letters of the alphabet, A and C, meaning Aryan circle. That's 13. I'm sorry. I'm telling you 13. I'm losing my mind here. 33 we're looking at. .33 is with, hold on one second. Is with the 11. It's with the 11th number. The 11th letter is K, and there's 3 of them. So they use 33. Because it's there 3 times. 11, 11, 11, 33. But the 14, tell you about the 14. Is the 14 words and I want to get to, hold on, I have another one I have pulled up here. Where's my other one? get my stuff. I had this all ready to go, of course. Okay, so 14 represents 14 words, which are a quote by the leader David Lane. And what it says, we must secure the existence of our people and future for white children. And there's usually an 88, but did he, of course, I don't see it on his hands. And that the 88 is Hitler. It's allegiance to him. Okay, I'm not going to get into that. We don't need to do it. But the 14... It says the 14 and the 88 are used together, or they can be used separately, which sometimes creates confusion. So what's up with this? Did you guys notice this? Okay, and then the son's name, Arian, the oldest son. What's up with this? Anybody? Let me go back to the chat. What's up with that? Right? What's up with that? And Beth, if you're here, did you hear me? That is the oldest son that's in the car with them on all of the videos that I was looking at. And the other one where the father's got the longer hair, he's got very, very short hair. Okay, let's see. Yeah, things seem off with them. But what do you think about those tattoos? Hi, Ginger Spice. So what's with the tattoos? Which he buys in Cokes. Yeah, Cokes as far as the eye can see under the sink. All over the house, right? Hi, I see you. You see me. Hi, Christina Ferrara. Hi, Ruth Ann Smith. Hi, Jane. Hey, Jane. That was a crazy video, right? Hi, Paint It Black. So what are we thinking about this? Could you make out what he wrote on his shirt in one video? He also, you reminded me of something else, Ginger. He's got what looks like another tattoo in red ink here on his arm. I couldn't tell whether it was a scab, but it looked like writing, so I have to get in on that. To go on that. Hi, Angelina. So what do you think? You noticed all of that? She's like diamonds. Did you look up what the tattoos mean? But the 33 is also something, Julie. Maybe that's why the family didn't want her to marry him. Exactly, right? Maybe it wasn't so much with the age. Maybe it's because he's a Klansman. Right? maybe that's why he wanted so many kids, because they have the, you know, the master race there. Is that also why he told her not to marry again? I heard that he made her promise she would never marry again if something happened to him. You already knew she's like diamonds? So how come a lot of other people aren't picking up on that? How come I didn't see anything about that in the comments so far? So what's up with that? And what do you think people are going to start thinking when they put those two things together? Eugenius, Empress, Passion. Oh, it was Passion's burger. Now that I'm remembering, it was Passion's burgers, not Empress's, that she wanted something on it. It was Passion. They don't know. They don't know. I've never heard of those tattoos. They must keep it quiet. Well, I mean, I've never heard of them either, but I'll tell you that if I saw somebody and I met somebody with a 14, I'd probably ask them, like, what's the deal with that? Why do you have that? And then I'd look it up. That severed time. What, Jane? Arian is a kid name too. Yes, I said that, Burn Notice. I said Arian was the oldest boy's name. And yes, the tattoo is a 4 and the other one is a 33. Oh, you're late? No problem, Burn Notice. So you noticed that too. So what's the deal with that? What's the deal with these people then? Hi, Lilia. Lilia. Yeah, that is horrifying, right? And he was wearing like that purple shirt he was wearing. The neck was all stretched out. It looked like a woman's shirt. It was filthy, dirty. You know, ugh. And he was like, he even said, and that's the other thing. He was dropping the F-bomb like every other word in that video where he had the longer hair. I think that was like their first out and about video. And she didn't even apologize for it, but then he doesn't speak like that in the other videos that I've seen. So it's like she told him to cool it or something. But he said he was missing all this stuff, and he's like, oh, I've told you I'm effing out of it, or effing whacked out. Yeah, he definitely looked that way. He missed the window. He missed the window in the last one too. I would be scared to death to have this man driving the car. It doesn't look like his mind is there to be driving this car. That's why that day when she was letting him take the older son to his appointment, and she's sending the other girl out in the parking lot, I would be so scared he's going to hit the kid or something with the car. I don't know. Different from... No, it's not. It's not. Hi, Denise. Has she been arrested? No. What is the name written on his shirt, man? I know he had a shirt with it on, too. Let me take a... Do you know which video it is, Burn? Do you know what? Was it a short or a video? Tell me what it is. So I saw him with that purple shirt, and then you're very scared, Jane? Yeah, it's scary, right? Be afraid. Be very afraid. It's very strange. Very, very strange. Burn notice, let me know what. I can take a little look-see too. Hold on. Let's see what her Patreon is doing. She's not getting much with her Patreon, $14.40 a month. 110 members, but only... there's only 12 paid members. Okay, so... let's see what's going on over here. All right, so on his shirt, there's that purple shirt. There's his toenails, which I cannot stand looking at. But there was one thing with his arm on, let me see what that says. It's like the side of his arm. But let me see. You say his shirt. I see that purple shirt, and it's like she recorded him so many times that day. Then he's got a black shirt. Then he's got that white shirt where he's sleeping. And he wears like a rosary around his, but it's not like a full rosary. In the back it looks like there's like a mask string. And then his son, in one of the videos, the Aryan, has this wooden cross around his neck. But I don't see the father with this shirt that you're saying. I see him with a black shirt, a white shirt split open, that purple shirt and some sweatshirt kind of thing that he's sitting on the couch with. That's in the shorts in the videos. Oh my gosh, those feet. I see him with that purple shirt That purple shirt is on the different take on the healthy eating and also on the Wendy's lunch haul, which I think she probably did all of those on the same day. I'm not sure where you're seeing the shirt with something written on it. And let me know on that one. Trying to come back to my live. Here I am. Okay, so what's up with that? Okay, I'm looking. It's a button-up, tannish look. Can you give me the name of the video? I wonder how old she was when they married. 19 years old. She married at 20. He was 50. Okay, that's the purple shirt, Jane. Where did you see something written on the purple shirt? I saw something on his arm. No, it is the one he is wearing. Oh, when he's asleep? Okay, I'll check it out. It has this same... It has the name Master in it. Okay. It says Master Sage. Joseph M. Okay, let me see. Is that what it says? Let me look at it up. Let me look that up. Well, I don't know. Shoot, I've got to make an appointment for the puppies. I'm going to go back and take a little look-see. And take a little look-see. I'm going to try to blow it up so I can take a look. So are you talking about... Hold on a minute. Are you talking about this? These here? I don't know. Let me see if I can get a clearer picture in the video. Hang on. Let's see. Very hard to see that. You see, unless she. Goes in on it a little more. Let me see. I'm trying to find this. Trying to get a clearer picture on that. It looks like Canada. It looks like I'll show you what I'm seeing now. It looks like I'm going to take another shot, okay? Of just that part, and I'm going to show it to you. Yeah, it definitely says Canada. I'll show it to you. It definitely says Canada. You see it? It says Canada. Canada. See? Does everybody see that? That says Canada, if that's what you're talking about. Canada. 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 The Wendy $100 video, he has on a purple shirt, and it's a very dirty shirt. But this says Canada. And if I go to the other video of, let's see, when he's $100 video, that's maybe when I saw the other, let me see. Because there is something on his arm. Okay. Aha. Yes. Here's what I want. It's not on his shirt. It's on his arm. Let me show you. Let me show you. Now, this could be a really, really, really bad self-tattoo because I think I know what it says. I'll see if you guys can figure out what it says. Because I know what it says. Okay, hang on. I'm going to show it to you. I think these are definitely self-done, or with somebody, you know. Hang on. Okay, that says Rosalie. That's a really, really bad tattoo. But it says Rosalie. This is supposed to be an R-O. It's supposed to be S-A-L-I-E. That says Rosalie. You see? Is that what you're talking about on his shirt? That's not his shirt, that's his arm. Carolyn, did you see the wedding picture? Yes, I did, Celsius, and I know, that didn't even look like them. Didn't even look like them. Okay, so let's go to Rosalie Sage, another name, and an M on the shirt. Where is that? Adventures of the Best. Adventures of the Best. Did you hear me? That it was the oldest son in the car. You said to me it was Julius last night. No, it was Arian. All the times in the car so far. 3 times that he's been in the car with the kids. One time he has the shorter hair when the father has the longer hair. Kind of reminds you of the Turpins a little bit. Okay, yeah, I saw that. You're right. Free bar, free meals. Yeah, go, yes. Oh, that one, the free barbecue? Okay, hang on. Hang on. Hang on now. Hang on, I'll go to that one. Let's see. It's so weird. It's like it doesn't want me to see that one. It keeps going past it. This happens sometimes. I've actually got to go and get the... It won't let me... Her videos are weird, or it's something like with YouTube. It's so weird. Okay. I want to see something else on this. There's a notebook under the food. I want to see what happens if I zoom in on that baby. Looks like passion. She's got a lot of dollar signs. Strange. And she said her husband was eating oranges like crazy. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try to go to this one, but it doesn't want to play. Keep skipping. Isn't that crazy? It knows the one I want and it keeps skipping to the next one. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. It won't play. It did this for me last night. I couldn't play a short. I had to go back, get the link, and open it in its own thing. It's so weird that I don't know what she is doing to her videos, but it seems like there's something weird going on. I don't know whether she's I don't know if she's watching us. Oh no, here it is. Okay. Copy link. I have to go in a totally different tab and just pull it up with a link. Okay, now I've got it. Let me see. Okay, I see his hand go into there. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I see what you... Okay, let me take a look. Hold on, now I see. I gotta get ready for it. I hate that shorts are like so hard to maneuver through. Like to try to... Oh, get the freak out of here. Sorry, I'm just talking to the video, not to you guys. I'll get it this time. Master Sage Joseph Mr. Master Sage. What does that mean, huh? So we're looking at this. I'll show you. So there's that. All right, let me see something. A Sage Master is a variation of a Jedi Master or Jedi Sage that was established by the Jedi Order. The Jedi were some of the most powerful Force users the Jedi Order has ever seen, and elitists among other sages. A Master Sage. Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. So a Master Sage is a, it says medium humanoid, any race. So in the monster stat block, Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Let's see what else. Yeah, it's Dungeons and Dragons. Master Sage Secret. That's what that looks like. Let's see what you guys are yakking about in here if you are. Hi, Renee Gooden. How are you? One of what nights, Renee Gooden? What's wrong? You're not having a good night, Renee? What's up? Oh, you're trying to sleep, you can't sleep? Yeah, those 14 words, yes, I know that, yep. Hi, Misbehave. Conversations he comes, yes, they are bizarre. I showed the 33. It's on my thumbnail. Go look on my thumbnail. Look, I'll show you. Hold on. It's on my thumbnail. Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see my thumbnail? Okay. That's not the right one. Hang on. Hang tight. Sorry. Right up here, Julie. Julie, Julie, can you see that? Hi, Rough and Ready. You just watched? Wow, it's crazy, right, Rough? Oh, it gets crazier, Rough. It gets crazier. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Liza. So look at this. Looky, looky. Okay. Do you see it, Julie? So what else? What are you thinking now? Hi, Kevin. Christine said, I will take a quick look at the channel I watched. My gosh, that was scary. I watched the video where they went to Wendy's and spent $100 on fast food. He seems like a nice man, just weird, but seems to care about his family. Hi, Jane Grill. How are you? I'm worried about his oldest son. He looks so depressed. Arian? Maybe about his name? I don't know. So what's going on? What, anything else that you find that you just had someone pull up beside you in their car, parked very close, got out, smacked my car with their door, and they were all smoking bongs in the car. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Nuts, I tell you, nuts. So I watched the Maya trial also today. Maya was on the stand. I watched it. She was very articulate, very well spoken. I didn't see all of the cross. You know, when they were talking about the 50% rate and, you know, what was it? Scary stuff like that. You took the number plate. Yeah, it is going. I'm working on Christmas ornaments stuff. geese. Show it focus. I want focus. There you go. On the back I have that. So I'm making some, they're going to have ribbons, and I'm making some, and they'll be in our sales. I'm going to make sets of them, and I have another kind that I make. Just looking at her, yeah, I know what you mean, Ruff. I know what you mean. You don't scare easy, but I think about what harm they could cause to the on the roads. Exactly, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a deer. There. And then on this side there's that. Thank you, Liza. Yeah, I'm making some, and then I'm even making some in a seashell motif. And I'm going to put more on the back of that, but I'm not done. Oh, you love them? You should come to some of our sales. So CPS and the police have been to the home. The kids are still with the mom, so everything must be kosher, right? I don't know. I don't know if they really have been to the home or not. I have no idea. A lot of things are not adding up. Thank you, Jen. I don't think the kids want for anything. They seem to have enough to eat. Oh, they have so much food. No structure or discipline. You could make Christmas ones. Yeah, that's what I'm making. That's what I'm making. That's what they're for. Those are Christmas. These are Christmas. Christmas. Thanks, Ruff. This is every sand dollar that I'm making. I made the ocean really sparkly. I've got to paint the sky on, and then I'm gonna try maybe to put me and Evie on there somehow. Pulling a bag of shells. I tried to get, the post office is closed today, so I tried to get some of the packing done. I got a little bit done, and then we lost electricity. So tomorrow, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, I'm going to be getting packing done. And Ruff, I have to go over the list just to make sure I know your daughters and your stuff. So I'm probably going to send you something and just say, is this right? Any other questions? You just buy what at the dollar store? I don't know what you're talking about, Beth. Thanks, Margot. I don't know what Beth is talking about. Oh, I'm in top chat, no wonder. You buy what at the dollar store? What are you talking about, shells? Oh, well, you can't get shells like, you can't get a lot of the shells that we get at the dollar store. The oyster shells, there's something very spectacular. I'll deal with the back stuff. Doesn't hurt my back that much. We made it. We didn't get killed that night. Oh, really? You can't get the kind that we get there. You gotta work for it. Nothing good comes easy, right? Well, if you face plant, you face plant. It's worth it. It really is. I wouldn't change a thing. I would have still gone exactly the way I did with it. I'll bring my wagon. I had my wagon there, but I will utilize it more, especially on that big stretch. And I saw the way this guy was doing it with these buckets, and he had everything sorted. And I did have some kind of setup like that, but I just didn't do that. But I'm going to. You think the mother is simple-minded. That's why she relies so much on the other boys. But not really. I mean, she's the one that brings them in for their shots. She's the one that's like telling him about the coupons for the fast food. I don't know. All right, Liza, have fun. You love raw oysters, really? But, I don't know. Remember when I used to decoupage here all night? Like, I would always be talking about, like, something, and I'd be, well, did you see that? What's going on? Oh, what is that, so-and-so? I've got to get back to that. When did I ever stop decoupaging, like, right here? Like, when did that stop? Because that should never have stopped. I did a bunch today. But if you want to call in anybody and talk about it, you are welcome to do that. What do you want to do? Do you want to call in, Jane, and talk about this? Do you have questions? Do you have insight that you want to talk about? Let me know. Don't be shy. Because we've got things you'll want to talk about. Up, please. What? Hold on, you want me to... Oh, thumbs up, please. Yeah. I do too, Super Chat Cat. I like my points. Okay. So, Carolyn, you are gifted and full of talent and a lot of other things, and you're so good at them. Can barely keep a plant alive for a year. Oh, stop. Thank you, but you can do it too. You can do it too. I'm gonna put this on, I think, a shell or something. This is really vibrant. See how vibrant it is? So, what else? You type too slow, Jane? Don't worry about it. You want to call in? If you want to call in, just let me know. All you have to do is email, and I can give you the number to call in if you'd like. No problem. You are welcome to call in if you would like. Do you want to call in, Ruff? Let me put it in Slack, all right? Let me put the number in, and if somebody wants to call in, they can email too, okay? Okay. Let me see. Don't get scared. I'm going to disappear for a minute. Don't get scared. Don't get scared. Coming right back. Here I am. Here I am. Where'd you go? Here, Ruff, if you want to call in and discuss this. I'll put this out for you. Okay. And if you want to call in, you can send an email as well. You want to call in and discuss this. There you go. There you go. Gotta have a grief panel up. I was gonna do it the other day. That was fast. Hang on 1 second, Ruff. Ruff. I can't find my... hold on, I'm coming, Ruff. I'm coming. I can't find my... Where's my live chat? There we are. Okay. Hello. Hi.
Hey.
Hey. What's up?
Okay, so I just started watching this last night.
Right.
And I started on the shorts where she was doing the meal planning stuff.
That's where I started, actually, I think, yeah.
How do you feed a family of 10 with 1 bag of noodles and 1 jar of tomato sauce?
Yeah, or like even that small pack of the pork chops weren't even like a large pack, right?
And the chicken is not a large enough pack. I don't, okay.
Yeah, I know. I mean...
And
Yeah.
she never shows it when it's cooked, or that I saw. Maybe
No,
I
no, she showed soup one time that she was
Cooling in
cooling
front
off
of the
by the
fan.
fan, but I was so nervous that baby was going to pull that hot soup on him.
So was I. I'm scared that baby is going to pick something up off that nasty floor and put it in his mouth
He
and choke.
did. He ate
He
peas off
did?
the floor.
Oh. I know he
Yes.
was. They throw the food on the floor when they get home from the grocery store and they step on it
I
and they
know,
say,
I know, I know, I know. And the kid, you see when he grabbed the strawberries, and he can't help it. He dropped them all over the floor.
yeah, and then she stepped on an orange.
You
I'm
stepped on
like,
an orange, yep.
I
And
don't,
then,
she just lets them do anything they want.
yeah, and the father was doing something with mushrooms. Did you see that?
Oh, yes.
And I couldn't even figure out what the heck he was doing with them. But he doesn't get phased either by the kids. He never says, like, oh, be careful with that, or don't touch
No.
that. Yeah, no, they're just, that's okay. It's okay.
And the little girl pulled the scissors out of the drawer to open up the bag of oranges.
Yeah,
Really? Oh, my Lord.
I know. Yeah, you
There's
don't
just, they
really
don't
see
want
food.
them.
They go to fast food all the time, or she says, "Oh, well, we're going to get this because I don't have time to cook."
Or
But
she'll
the
say, it's going to give me time to do more things. What
yeah,
in the
what
heck
things?
did she
Because
do?
I know. And then when
You
she
don't
gave
do laundry.
right, did you see that laundry? That's just from. She said that's just from the week. She'll get that all done lickety split that weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, right, yeah. And she's going to just look at the energy guidelines, but I think she's trying to do, like, because if you watch the longer videos, they know about YouTube, and they know about views, and he even says that make something like sensationalize it, do this. So what I think she did, just by looking at it, being it's such a new channel, first she started like, okay, well, frugal moms get views, right? So let me go on and I'll give some frugal tips. And then she started doing that. But then that didn't take off her. And then she started the toenails, which is absolutely disgusting. Have you seen the toenails?
No, I have not seen the.
Every time Sharon and I, if we're watching it or something, and we have to go, and she's like, "Go get off of the toenails," because just the thumbnail makes her sick. It's just gross.
Oh, no, I missed it.
Yeah, so then she did like toenails. Then she did a wart removal. I think she was trying. Yes, I know it's gross. I didn't watch it. I just see the thumbnail. But I'm thinking like, okay, now she's trying the gross videos to see if those go. And then she started with these the van trips, the hauls, the doctor visits, and I think she just was trying anything to see where this was gonna get the views. But her freezers, did you see when she shows her freezers?
Yes,
They're packed.
Packed.
And she says it's grocery day.
Oh yeah. What, she must love salami. What, she bought like 10 packs.
But there's like roasts in there and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. Three freezers full. Yes.
I went down that rabbit hole last night, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, we did in here, and now you've got these tattoos, and the kid's name is Arian.
Arian, yeah, and Victory. Was that his name?
Victory, yes.
Why would you name your son Victory?
I don't know. And Julius, and then Eugenius. The baby's name is Eugenius.
Eugenius. Oh.
Hey, Eugenius.
Oh, I just hear her call him the baby.
I know. And it's so weird. Like, some of the stuff she says doesn't make sense. Like, I get scared. Like, are these all of their kids, or did they just get some kids somewhere? Because some things she says, it doesn't sound like she's used to having the kids. So she'll go, "Hi, I'm a mom of 8 kids. And that, yeah, and then we have a baby who's over a year old." But she also has, at that point, like a 3-year-old. Like, she doesn't, it's just weird. There's just some things that are not, like, her thoughts are not connecting.
She can't remember their ages or birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So something's weird there. I'm sorry. I keep thinking, like,
Well, even Victory, poor thing, didn't know his birthday.
Oh, and poor Victory is like emaciated.
Yes, I know. I saw that. I was looking for that video because
Oh,
you were talking about it the other night. And one of them is well fed, the one boy. And then you have Victory that is so thin, it's scary.
oh
And he
yeah.
cracked knuckles, and I don't know. I worry about him.
Oh gosh, yeah. When they what'd you say he cracked what?
He cracks his knuckles. When he sits in the doctor's office, he was
Yeah.
cracking his knuckles.
Yeah, I cracked my knuckles too.
Oh, well, you would drive me nuts. I can't
Really?
stand
Oh, you don't like
it.
people that crack their knuckles?
Oh.
Okay, well that doesn't mean we're not normal, okay? Um
Yeah, he's just doing it constantly.
Oh, constantly. Okay. But yeah, no, I mean, I just couldn't believe, like, he looked like almost like that Eugenia Cooney when they came up here and you saw like the ball of his shoulder.
Yes, and his
That,
little arms. He's
oh
so
my,
lanky too. His arms are so long, and his legs are so long.
I got scared with that. Did not
And
look
his
good.
clothes don't fit him.
Hi, Kelly Finelli, good to see you. But yeah, I don't know, that's scary, and there's just so many scary things. And the father, when he had the longer hair in the videos, we were watching that tonight. I said, Sharon, watch. He misses both windows at the drive-thru,
Yes,
and then he says to her, "I told you I was effing like whacked out or something like that." Um,
backed up on the curb.
yeah, oh yeah, I know. And I'm like, I don't know. That's
Pulled out in
scary.
front of a car. I was like, oh, is that cop going to pull him over?
I know. I'm surprised he doesn't wear a seatbelt. I'm surprised that he doesn't. Their vans are not like all like pumped, like all dented in. Because it seems to me like he's the kind of guy that just runs into stuff.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't think
and I
too
just
much
don't. I
about it.
can't understand how they have the high end vans. I don't understand where that's fitting in. Because even Margot or somebody said if they're getting that aid and stuff, their cars are not supposed to be more than $4,000.
Well, that van was a lot cleaner than her house.
Well, yeah, I know he's heavy. She's heavier than Eugenia. Isn't that weird that her name is Eugenia and the baby's name is Eugenius? But yeah,
Incredible.
Rosalie and Eugenia. Um,
And that little 3-year-old, oh, she was just a doll.
mm-hmm.
But I don't think they ever brushed their hair or
Oh yeah, I know. Kelly, there's
take
a
a
lot of
sh-
familiar names in here. Um,
I just couldn't believe it.
I know it's
Didn't you
and
say
like,
there's to
oh,
clean that?
did you look at the microwave with the melted cup?
Oh,
Oh my
yes.
gosh. Would you ever, like, okay, let's just say, put yourself in her place, right? You record that and then you look at it and you'd be like, oh my gosh, I better clean this. But this is ridiculous. This is horrible. How does she
Yeah,
not have that thought?
Oh,
How does she not say, I can't post that? I
would
don't
you
know.
eat dinner at her house?
No, I wouldn't step foot in the house, but I just can't believe you would post that video.
No.
You know what I mean? And some people were saying they thought that the egg stuff was falling out of the microwave, and she opened the door, and the people were like, "No, it's on the counter. Come on!"
On the counter under the microwave. Yeah, that didn't come out of that cup.
And he fell
No.
asleep on that kitchen floor and died. There's not a lot of space
He
on that
had
kitchen
sleep
floor.
apnea. You saw where he was snoring
Yeah.
in the chair. He was quit breathing. I think he had sleep apnea.
Well, that's what people said, but there's not a lot of room on that kitchen floor. They had to literally probably walk over him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Kids were probably jumping on him.
Yeah, because they were when he was sitting in the chair with them.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It's
He
crazy.
didn't have he don't have a care in the world.
Yeah, I know. It's nuts.
Talking about his sores when he was bleeding on all the kids. And
Yeah, what the heck? We saw that. What was he said that was from the
celiac.
celiac disease or something. I
Yeah.
never heard about where your
Pick the
legs and arms
sores.
are bleeding like crazy like that. I never heard that.
Well, she said because he would pick the sores.
Yeah, but why was he having sores? It almost sounded like meth,
Something.
right?
Or no.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, but this boy, I don't think he's the oldest, the 18-year-old. He's 18, right?
No, that kid in the back is 20.
He's 20.
Yes.
I feel so bad for him. He just looks so depressed and unhappy, and we just never saw him. But he's really good with the kids. I mean, all of them are good with the kids.
But do you ever have a feeling that, okay, here's the other feeling I get, especially with the one where he's holding the baby with the Tim Hortons cup?
Yes.
And I'm like, is that his baby?
That could be. That's a thought.
Like, is that really her son?
Is the 18-year-old a girl or?
No, the 18-year-old's a boy, and you hardly ever see him except in the pictures.
Yeah, I thought that was the 18-year-old boy.
The 18-year-old and the 16-year-old, I have not seen a lot in the videos at all. You see the oldest one, and even the 10-year-old, you don't see the 10-year-old that much. You see,
She came out to the van wanting to know where her Happy Meal was. That's the only time I remember seeing her.
No, the 10-year-old's a boy.
Oh, it's a boy?
Yeah, he's a little bit huskier. He's got a short hair.
He was at the grocery store with them.
He what?
He was at the grocery store with them.
Yes, and he went to the doctor, but he didn't have to go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one I said. That one looks really healthy, well-fed, and then you have Victory, who doesn't look like he ever eats. He's just so thin.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they're not allowed. Oh, I was watching the video what she doesn't spend money on. Right? She said that she doesn't spend any money on home decor items. She doesn't spend any money. She doesn't go to the salon. They don't go to a gym because exercise is boring.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, what'd she say? They don't spend money on, trying to think of all the things. Oh, they don't have any pets, so that there's no vet bills and no pet food bills or anything like that. What else did she say?
They have a lot of tablets and toys and...
Yeah, she was saying that, what else did she say? That she doesn't do the, no TV.
They don't have TV?
No.
Oh.
They stream things, I guess, via YouTube, but they don't pay for any, there's no...
Because I heard her say, we're going to have pizza for dinner, and then we're going to watch a movie.
She said they have DVDs, and she said they even have VHS still. And they watch stuff on, like, YouTube. Documentaries. That's where they're watching that sugar documentary.
Oh, the one he was talking about?
Yes. And when he said that processed food is just all lies, they just don't want us to use the packaging. There's too much packaging, and that's all it is. It's totally healthy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's like, I want the kids to have berries and this and that.
Yeah, she did buy a lot of fruit. I mean, it was... And chips. That everyone got a bag of chips.
Yeah, but then he said, you hear what he said, I want to wean them off the chips. They got to have a replacement snack. He didn't want them having chips.
She bought some carrots.
Yeah, and she said, well, I got carrots. And he was like, yeah.
And one bag of string beans. I'm like, okay, that's going to feed your whole family.
Yeah, and then she said, oh, did you ever see a kid that likes his vegetables? She makes it sound that the kid likes peas all the time. And then she goes, these are peas from the can. He's eating them for the first time. And then that's when he, spilled them on the floor.
Was the baby?
Yeah. Yep.
It's crazy. I'm not sure any of them are really all wrapped tight. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
No, I mean, it's something's really
I never see her homeschool them. I mean, she talks about it, but I've not seen her any videos about homeschooling. Have you?
No, no.
I was kind of surprised she got them updated on their vaccines.
Yeah, but he needed so many.
Yeah,
And,
and she
and
was over behind.
yeah, I just don't understand how the baby doesn't need like a well baby visit, at that age especially. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're right. I don't know why he doesn't go to a pediatrician. Even the 3-year-old should go.
And did she, yeah, of
All of
course, and did she even have prenatal care? Because she said they were on a lockdown, self-imposed for 3.5 years. And that's why, see, she knows about using clickbait because she did her video banned from the Dollar Tree, but she wasn't banned. Yeah. So she's like, she uses like deceptive stuff. And so that's like what he was saying about YouTube. And it's all about getting views and getting this. So I don't know.
you had the jail question mark. It
Yeah.
made you wonder, did she do something? Why was she so worried about the
Yeah,
coroner
or is
leak?
it all just clickbait? Like, oh, I'll just make them think I did something and that something might happen to me because it'll make people
Do you think
wonder.
he's more dead?
I don't know. I mean, like, is this something they thought of together? Like, look, we'll come on, we'll make these videos, then you start to post them, and then we'll kill me off. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, they drive around enough that I don't know if somebody's in that area. Like she's saying, somebody called the police. How did they call the police on them?
Yeah. How did they know?
Right, and she's
Unless
saying, "Oh, it's somebody in my province." Yeah, great. How are they going to know where you live? They don't even know your last name.
or how do they know she's on YouTube? Or,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, isn't it? Yeah, somebody watching her from her province, right? It just, yeah, come on. Um, I don't know. It's so
and
crazy.
the little girl when she ran out in the traffic in that parking lot, I about had a heart attack.
Julie, I don't mean the TV, actual TV. I mean they don't have cable or Netflix. When I say TV, TV streaming services, they have the monitors, the TVs. Yes,
But that's for the computers, isn't it?
yeah. She said they don't have any kind of TV. They don't watch any kind of TV. That's what she said.
Yeah, Jane, 20 packs of sugar cookies.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But she's gonna make them through the year. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Hi, Hi, Shailene. They both are not of sound mind. The oldest boy may be and is maybe watching out for the younger ones.
Could be.
I don't know. He just seems like he's out of it in the car. He
This looks
seems
sad.
he seems out of it. Like she doesn't seem like his mother. It's not. It's a weird thing. I don't know. I don't get that she's his mother. I'm sorry. I don't.
Okay, am I the only one that thinks she wears the same pants every day, or is that just me?
You see her pants. He wears the same shirt. Looks like.
Well, if you look in the when they're in the car and stuff, and when she was at the doctor's office, they're always the same gray looking. It's got lint all over them, but
Oh, maybe she does. I think she didn't. I think they filmed these videos like very close together. The father's wearing the same purple shirt that Sharon said is a woman's shirt. Sharon said that, and yeah. Sorry, Sharon.
and their chairs are falling apart, and the
Yeah, and like the table's all stained with like red stuff, and then
the
they went to the.
refrigerator was you couldn't get nothing else in there.
Well,
She was worried about her Coke bottle, and in the closet there was what 10 packs
yeah,
of
I
Diet.
know. I don't get that. And she said not something like not the real Coke or something. I don't know what the heck.
So she pours Coke in the Coke bottle, or
She
what?
said they poured something. I really didn't get that video at all, except that, oh my gosh, what the heck?
She was so worried about finding that Coke bottle.
And she doesn't have a crib with all of those kids. She doesn't have a crib from them. She
Had
was so
they had
worried.
those bedrooms?
She was
I've
so worried
heard
about CPS and well, they have a house. They get a house subsidized because when he pulls in, there's like a brick house.
Yeah, she's going up and down stairs, different
Yeah.
levels of stairs. But I never saw a bedroom that
No.
I remember. It's always either going down the stairs, the kitchen, the refrigerator, the stove, the microwave, never, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. And the way she let that little girl run across the parking lot with the doctor, I was like,
That, yes, my heart went
oh
in my
my
feet.
gosh. I was like, oh, are you kidding? You're going to. Plus, all I could picture him in the stupor that he drives the car, like just pulling out and hitting her or something. You know what I mean? Just not even. He doesn't seem all there. Oh my gosh.
And he always sits in the van. You want to go in with me? And he shakes his head no.
Right, yeah.
He sits in the van. Or when she was checking out, he was like, I'm going to the van. He just left her.
Yeah. I don't think he
And
can
little
stand
girl
up.
ran that parking lot, and oh my Lord. Oh,
Well, yeah, and then when he was, did you see him with that, like, that bag, like a frozen vegetable, from frozen vegetables that he said he was going to get sick in?
the
Because
little
he's,
baby bites everything. I know he doesn't look like he's teething in the front, but he bites everything. Everything in his mouth.
right, and then the kids don't have teeth. Like the 3-year-old's missing her teeth. Did you see that?
Yeah, and that's kind of young to be losing them, isn't
Yeah,
it?
and she shouldn't be losing them. And I think even, and the 7-year-old has no teeth. The 6-year-old, 7-year-old, and it looks like more than just. I don't know. I'm worried about their teeth.
I worry about all of them, period. I know she loves them, and I think they're fed, all except for Victory. Now, he worries me. The dad bought a steak for him and the oldest boy. Well, that's not right. He didn't even buy one for his wife.
But they had lots of roasts and everything in the freezer.
Yeah,
She had tons of she had like 5 or 6 roasts right on the top of one of them.
and
She
hot
had Hi White
dogs and
Angel. Oh, yeah.
his and
Yeah,
yeah.
lots of food, but and then when they went to her frugal tip was find a community barbecue and then go there and just take all this food home.
Oh, I know. I saw that.
That was the
Look for
frugal tip. Yeah, go look for a community barbecue and just go there and take the food home.
Yeah, Christine. I wonder if they have a mattress or if they all sleep. How many bedrooms is it? And
I don't
uh,
know. Well, I know the baby sleeps with her, and I think probably
in bed with her.
that's what she was saying. She said because they don't have a crib, and the child was making mean faces.
Wow.
I don't know, Beth. Um, yeah, she said that she didn't have a crib, and they think maybe you'll roll over on the baby, and she said no. It's just like you don't roll off the edge of the bed. I know the baby's there. That could be
You know,
just for show. The food.
my granddaughter put her newborn in bed with her, and I threw a fit. I'm like, don't ever do that. That gives me the willies.
Yeah, I don't know. When you're nursing, it's very yeah.
Yeah, she nurses, but
Yeah.
still, I always set up. I never put my kids in bed with me unless I was awake.
Yeah, gotta be careful.
I make the baby sleep with them.
Yeah, he does. She doesn't even have a crib. That's what she's saying, and they're saying, well, what do you mean you don't have a crib?
So if she's going to lose his pension, how is she going to live? I mean,
I
do they
don't
get
know.
pimps and
Where did these vans come from? They're
do they
driving
have
around
to?
in a $50,000 van. That Honda Odyssey with the leather seats and all that.
Yeah,
Where did they get that from? And right before that, they were in a Toyota Sienna. Where are they getting these vans from? That's so strange.
oh, so that van is new? Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, where'd they get it from?
Yeah, I was watching it last night, and I'm like, gee, thanks, Carolyn. I'm
Yeah, and
down
White
this
Angel's saying social assistant. That all could be for show. The food, social assistance.
like food stamps.
I don't know. Someone said yes, the 4 chickens, but she was planning on 4 different meals. My 2 teenage boys eat a whole rotisserie chicken each. Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that. I get you. How could you feed 10 people on one rotisserie chicken? I got you.
Well, my when my son lived at home, and it was just his dad and I would have to make 2 roast
Oh, yeah.
because my son
Yeah.
can eat a whole roast by himself.
Yeah, that's what I never understand. Like, what is she making? Spa meals? Like, where you each get a half an ounce of something? Here's your
Yeah,
spa
or
meal. Yeah, that's why nobody eats like that. Just like the serving sizes, you know. I mean, that's she's not gonna feed 10 people on a rotisserie chicken.
yeah, you can't feed 10 people on ten
Four.
dollars.
I mean, they would have eaten all 4 chickens. I see. I don't think she's being honest. Either that, or
That's why
they're limiting the kids' food.
I want to see her. Now, I don't know if they even have a kitchen table to sit down and eat dinner, but I
Even
would
the
like to
even the gnocchi she was making. She 2 little packs
see.
of gnocchi for 10 people.
Oh yeah,
Come on.
yeah, it's nuts. But I would
Canada
not
takes
take
very
her
good care.
suggestions of her meals. I'm sorry.
Oh, White Angel says Canada takes very good care of single mothers. Don't be fooled.
Okay, so White Angel, do they help with the utilities? And I'm sure they do food, but what about the utilities? And she has to have Wi-Fi.
Oh, wait a second. Where did she say that, Celsius? Because I heard something today. Oh, she said they pay cash for everything. They don't believe in loans or credit cards. But now Celsius is saying it's 1K per month for the van and insurance. Where are their priorities?
He had a credit card because it was declined at the store. And at Wendy's, it was the first time he had used the credit card.
Was it a
Because he
credit or a
said,
debit?
thank God for credit cards.
Oh, because
When
she
he,
was, well, then she's a liar because she did that things I don't buy and said if we can't afford it, we don't get it. We don't do loans and we don't do credit or something like that.
well, go back and watch that Wendy's. And I know he said,
I
um,
heard him say that. Well, let's see if it works. But I'm just saying, where Celsius, where did you see that 1,000 for the car and insurance? How would they even get approved for something like that?
yeah, with no income, just his, um,
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
what does she call? What did she call it? It wasn't disability, it's pension.
Right, and why would they have to buy a new? Like, I don't know what happened to the Toyota one they had. I don't understand this. Unless he
At
cracked
least
it
he
up the way he
works.
drives, maybe he cracked it up. I don't know.
Yeah. When he went past Wendy's, I had to laugh because I used to do that all the time. So I can that I
But he
used to
goes like this. I think I'm going to go home. We're going to check our tires. She's like, the food.
I've done that so many times.
Ah,
And then I'd make one of my kids go in and get it because I wouldn't want to go back through the drive-through. Like, just go in there and get the food and hush. Just
when
you
she
want to eat.
mentioned she's going to call the insurance to let them know the son is driving from here on out. Oh, then her insurance is probably going to go up even more then. And she keeps saying that they have a substantial savings. Really, Celsius? Then why are they living in low-income housing?
And she said she had a wad of cash that time that the card was denied. She said, "I'm glad I had a wad of cash with me."
Wow. Okay.
Like, I don't have a wad of cash. But that card, he said, when she come out and said it was declined, he said, well, there's nothing on it. So I know it had to be a credit card. How did he get a credit card?
Yeah. Right. I don't know how they got approved for a car loan like that, but then she's totally contradicting herself because she said that they don't buy anything they can't afford to pay for in full. If you make under, what is that? What'd you say, 21K? If you make under 21K yearly, then you qualify for subsidized housing. Everything like the rent, utilities is taken into consideration. She probably only has to pay $350 per month. She said in that same video that it's so. But can she go out and buy a $50,000 van, White Angel, and get the subsidized housing?
If the insurance is $1,000 a month, that's full coverage.
Oh, see, no. White Angel says you're not allowed to have a vehicle that is worth more than $500 if you're on assistance.
Well, there's no way. That car is more than $500.
Oh, yeah, way more than $500. What is the deal with that?
White Angel, if someone donates the car to them or gives them the car, can they have it? Like maybe a church gave it to them or something.
That's what I thought. But then somebody said they heard her saying that she's paying $1,000 for the car payment and the insurance.
She rents the van?
I don't think she rents it yet. Maybe means lease it. Maybe lease it, Amy. Or has it on payment, like a car payment, financed it.
Oh, on disability. I thought she said she was going to lose his pension since he was.
Yeah, I think she is, or something somebody said.
And the needles. Oh, he's got 5 needles today. Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
It will sound better than shots.
No, I think it sounds horrible.
I know. I would rather say.
Come on, you want to come on in and get your needles?
Yeah, what?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm coming.
I thought Canadian thing. Yeah, no.
Lease. Okay, it's financed is what I heard. Yeah. I don't know. How could they do that, though, if they're on subsidized housing? White Angel says, no, it's still not allowed, even if it's gifted. Well.
So disability and pension?
I
So
don't.
he must have retired and then got.
She might have been given a waiver because she has so many children. Julie says that's why they say that's what they say in Canada. Needles, Sharon said.
Oh, so I was right. It was a Canadian thing.
Needles.
I've never heard it called that.
The baby's got to go get his needles today.
I would say we're going to go get your vaccines or vaccinate. Never said shots or needles.
Needles.
Yeah, let's go. He got 5 needles.
So good with your needles.
I know. That little baby.
That little girl didn't even cry.
And my kids never got a book.
Yeah, I know. They got some nice little presents there. Yeah. My kids got like a little, either they got a lollipop, or a tiny little, like one of those little eraser or something. Sticker.
They got nice books.
Yeah.
And then she got them little ponies and.
Yeah.
Wow.
You must declare everything, White Angel said. I mean everything before you qualify for assistance. Maybe they aren't legally married. That's how many people work the system. I don't know. And
how do you not talk to your family for 20 years? I mean,
yeah, but like, what about if he's in the Klan?
True.
And they were against that. I mean, that's something.
How do you not talk to your family? I don't care what it is, or they usually come around. They got 10 or 8 grandkids. They don't want to see them.
Yeah. Okay. White Angel says, "What? No. We don't say needles. We say shots or vaccinations. We don't say needles." Cursey words.
Sorry.
Okay. Sorry. You take that up with Sharon, okay, White Angel? I don't know. I just it's crazy. I was going to say something about Oh, did anybody ask her, I wonder, about those tattoos? Because she
What
answered a comment. His tattoos, he's got the big 14, which is from the white supremacists.
Really?
And then he's got a 33, which is KKK.
No.
Yep.
I didn't know.
And the oldest kid's name is Arian.
Oh.
I agree, at least speak to
Why
her.
the family didn't like him. I would never not speak to my daughter for 20 years because I didn't like her husband.
Right, yeah.
How did you find her, Carolyn?
How she, you know what? I get all these sad things in my feed, and I can't watch a lot of them because I take it on. I'm an empath, right? So it's very hard for me to watch a lot. So I saw that, and I'm like, oh, I can't watch that. Like, my husband died suddenly, and then when she put out the second one and it said jail, I said, what? So I think I started to watch a little bit of that, and then I was like, okay, this is weird. This isn't what I thought it was. And then somehow I fell asleep, and when I got up, like, her shorts were playing, and I was listening to them almost in my sleep. And then I said, wait a minute, and then I just started to get into it, and like, what the heck is going on here? Something's wrong, you know? And then Kevin said the same thing. Kevin goes, I can't watch any more of that stuff. And I said, Kevin, it's not what you think it is. I said, it's really weird. So then I got everybody watching it, and it's just like, nuts.
Yeah, my husband watches the people that's got cancer. I can't.
It's so hard, right? Especially when they have little kids. And
Yes.
And I said to Scooter, are you watching this? Why is this showing up in my feed? Somebody's got to be watching it. Because I saw her pop up before MRB even mentioned her. Really? Yeah. Yeah. It was,
I had to search for her because it's not ever been up in my feed.
She's in everyone's algorithms. Yeah, I don't know. She's something.
And once I'm watching it, I couldn't stop.
I know.
You know, how long am I going to go down this rabbit hole?
Yeah, right. I know. It's crazy. And I was just watching. I'm like, because at first you feel bad. Like when you first start, you're like, wait a minute. Like, this is getting crazy. Wait, did she say he was on the floor? And that story changed many times. The first time she said he went to bed. Then she said she just went downstairs for 20 minutes.
I watched the first one where he had just died and her kids didn't know about it, but the kids behind her on the couch doing something. I don't know how old that one was, but she was talking about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It started out on the shorts.
Yeah.
And the grocery hauls, and then she showed the freezers, and I'm like, oh my Lord.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm so upset with this poor lady, and I should be ashamed of myself, but...
No, because then you're like, wait a minute, something's not making sense.
Yes, it don't make sense here.
I had to search her when Carolyn first brought her up. Oh, really? At first I felt sorry for her. Yeah, Amy, right? And then you're like, wait, something's going on. Something's not right. I don't know. I mean, I feel sorry for the kids.
I want to see her do some homeschooling because I've yet to do that.
Yeah, and I think that's probably because she was recording most of this stuff in the summer, I think. And they were probably out of school. But now, the only two videos she's made, like now, I think, are the one that says, like, Poem for You, and the one where she is talking about that, yes, he died in July 17th. Her subscriber count, it's going up like crazy. Super.
Right. People, I know that they still homeschool during the summer because they will take a few weeks off, especially if they travel.
Mm-hmm.
So just saying it's because it's summer.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Maybe.
love their bonfire they had.
Yeah, maybe she doesn't because they said that. What'd she say? I'm trying to think what the heck. Someone said that she doesn't want them to watch anything about the world or anything or learn too much because
Well, and they're not going to be ready when they're ready to go in the world.
yeah, like what is Arian doing? He's not going to college or anything. Does he have a job? What's he doing? Tech school? What is he doing?
Mm-mm.
What's the 18-year-old doing?
I don't think I've seen the 18-year-old.
Yeah, I did, but she's not making much money on that, Amy. She only has about 10 Patreons.
Well, doesn't she have to turn that in as income if she's on state assistance? Don't you have to declare that?
Yeah. Please understand that we have plenty of services. White Angel saying there is no way she would not be taken care of by the government. If she's not getting help, it's only because she's not reached out. Yeah, she has 107, but Amy, go to the About section, and then you'll see 100 some odd, but then it shows you the ones that are paid, and it will show you her monthly income, and it's only like $14 or something. You have to look at the ones that are paid.
Oh, White Angel, I think she's being taken care of.
Hi, little lady. It was in yours too? You refused, yeah, big pass. It's quite the whole little lady.
She got a bath when she read poem. Oh, she was in the tub. And I didn't see the one.
Oh, I think she means look like she came out of a bath because she had a bathrobe on. I think that's the one she had a bathrobe on. No, that was the one before. She had a pink sweater on, right?
You did a GoFundMe?
Hannah, I didn't see a GoFundMe.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I didn't.
And she was so surprised how nice the police officers were to her and how understanding they were and how it made her feel good that they cared. And her and her husband had what was it she said? Something bad.
Yeah, and then he had tried, she said, to take his life and many times, before he knew her. So, I don't know. So crazy, everything. Where she knows that, yeah, I don't know. I think she's looking to make a good story because she definitely knows about clickbait on some stuff. So, about the jail stuff, I don't think she's really worried about going to jail. I don't know. You didn't see it either?
I'm like, oh, must have been kids being bad. Why would you get banned from a store unless you were stealing?
Yeah, but that was all a lie, And why did they have this self-imposed ban? And I don't buy that either because when they went back into the grocery store and she said it's the first time back in 3.5 years, that would mean that like the 3-year-old has never been in a grocery store in her life, and she wasn't walking around like, wow, what's this?
She was sitting in there with the baby, nice and
yeah. If they didn't seem like it was their first time back in 3.5 years.
Yeah.
They knew exactly what, go with the things they said, pogos. They knew exactly where they were. They hadn't been there in 3.5 years. You would, well, what's been going on? They knew, I don't know. I don't believe it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I don't believe it. Not at all.
He needs to learn to drive.
I think she has a link to one. Oh, really, Hannah? And really, I didn't see that. I really didn't because she was making a point to say that she had not been asking for money, and she said someone asked her to set up a Patreon, and that's what she did. I did not see a GoFundMe.
I've not seen a GoFundMe.
You felt like that was fake about the police officers? Yeah, me too. I don't know how the police would find her from just a video like that. Okay, Hannah,
Yeah,
take
they
a look.
watched her videos and they were worried about her.
Yeah, go take a look, Hannah, and see if you see it, because I just saw Patreon, that's all. How could she have that much food in the freezer? Yeah, I don't know. She's stockpiling it in those freezers, and is she going to end up use it? Because with those chest freezers, the way you get piled like that, you forget what's on the bottom, and
It goes bad. And
yeah.
freezer burn.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yes, it does. It certainly does.
Where does she live at? Does she live in Toronto?
Julie says, yeah, I read somewhere in Toronto you're allowed to have high-end cars and still qualify for community housing. I don't know. She's in Niagara County. I don't know. You have to ask White Angel.
Yeah, she goes crazy in the grocery store. I mean,
Personally, I felt like she was a hostage. You felt like she was a hostage, Sharon? Story's wild. If he passed away, she would be switched to a widow's pension by the next month. Does she get disability? No, not that I'm aware of.
I don't think she's ever worked.
Yeah, I don't think she's been with him since she was 19, got married at 20. I don't think she lives in Welland, Ontario, Sharon said. And Sharon's not doxing her, she said that.
Wow. I was talking to the TV last night.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I had to tell Kevin, and he's like, I can't. I'm like, no, it's not what you think it is.
Not at all. I was actually hungry when I started watching it, but
Yeah.
I lost my. I was not hungry anymore.
Byrne Notice says she has beautiful teeth. What about the baby's teeth? The 3-year-old.
I noticed the baby's got big front teeth, but he's always biting on stuff. Everything goes in his mouth. That's why I worry about that floor.
Yeah.
There was so much stuff on that floor.
Well, we know her first name, Sharon, Rosalie, and Eugene, and then Eugenius is the baby. Somebody said she wasn't giving the baby's name, but she does. You are all correct. She set up a Patreon and not a GoFundMe. Thank you very much. Sorry, lack of sleep. Yes, it's fine, Hannah. Okay. Let's see. What about the kid's teeth and the hair? Yeah.
Hair. Does she not ever have a brush? Or there's different. I don't know what look she's going for on their hair. The one little 3-year-old had that big barrette in the back, just hanging there, and
yeah,
she had 3 different little ponytails going on.
And the little boy's got the ponytail, like she can't cut his hair, like even his bangs or something, until she won't cut it or something. So she's got a little ponytail on.
His hair, I thought it was a girl at first.
Yeah. Does the 2018 do any chores? I don't even understand this. I don't know, Shailene. I don't know. Shailene, I don't know.
No structure in that family. I mean, that place does not have to look like that with 8 kids. I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
They're all too busy watching the younger ones because she doesn't. And I was wanting to pull them away from that fan with the soup swirling.
My gosh, that was freaking me out. Like, she wasn't like, don't touch, don't, hot. Not, I'm like, oh my gosh, this kid is going to pull that over on himself.
Yes. And I'm all for cooling your food off, but, those blades on that fan collect dirt and dust, and it's just blowing in the food.
I don't know that, Julie, for sure, but she did say she wasn't asking for any money. And she said that she only recently was told to set up Patreon by her people. I don't know that she for sure didn't have a GoFundMe. I don't know. But I'm talking about what I've heard now. Rotted out teeth from bottle rot. Well, actually, she nursed them, so I don't know. Because she was still nursing that 18-month-old or whatever he is at the doctor's office.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soups freaked you out too, Amy? Yeah. I was like, what are they doing?
I was wanting to reach in and pull that baby.
I know. And,
Yeah, I feel sorry for her, but
I don't know. The soup actually looked good.
it did look different, didn't it?
Yeah. That was like one of the only things that looked good. The kid was probably dying to have some.
That was a lot too in those 2 bowls. I'm wondering, well, do they split it?
Yeah, I
Each get
think
a
that's for everybody. Yeah, that's probably for
Three
everybody.
people eat dinner?
No, there's probably, yeah. But she just
All
had
right, what
canned
your
peas.
spin?
I don't know, just the canned peas. And do you ever see a baby that likes this? And then he spilled it on the floor. Oh my gosh. And he was eating it off the floor.
I didn't see a high chair.
No. Mm-mm. I don't know. And the father, one time she got him singing. He was singing to the kid.
Oh, yeah, when she caught him, he
Yeah.
was singing right to the kid.
Yeah, but I just don't know how he goes to the grocery store and everybody's running around. He's not saying anything. Like,
Well, he spaces them out. He just walks ahead of them and
yeah,
goes and gets his own thing, gets his own stuff that he wants. And
yeah. Get the cottage cheese, yeah. Need this, yeah. Your sister-in-law
I had
nursed her
no phone that cracked me.
I see, Hannah. No table either that wasn't cluttered, yeah.
Every place in the house was cluttered, and it was
Yeah.
spilling over onto the floor.
Right. And then that time she did the crafts with them, that's the closest thing to homeschooling were those crafts. Where they made those little things with googly eyes up by it was the same video as the soup, I think. Crafts and soup or something.
I saw the craft and soup, but I didn't see her doing the crafts.
No, we didn't see her doing it, but they were drawing. The googly eyes
Yeah.
stuff was
Okay, yeah,
drawing,
I saw
yeah.
that. I saw that.
It really wasn't that much of a craft, right? I think they just put eyes on a pom-pom. And,
Pipe cleaners. I think she said they made them out of pipe cleaners.
oh, yeah, no, the girls were making out of the pipe cleaners the little Barbie stuff.
And she didn't have no lesson plans. She bought that journal, which was not a journal, but there was no lesson plans. I don't know how you homeschool because they have to take tests.
Yeah,
So I don't-
right. There's no grandparents stopping by because they're both estranged from their families. Plus, he's 70 years old, so his parents would be in their 90s or 100s or maybe more. So I doubt that, unfortunately, they're not even living anymore, probably. But if they were, they'd be, it could be 90 or 100. But anyway,
She's 40.
she's 40. But she said she's totally estranged from her family, and he's totally estranged from his family, so that's why.
No.
She said she had a small house, but really it was mostly filled with junk. There were actually cute little pipe cleaner toys on the fan. Oh, were they pipe? I thought they. Oh, okay, they're pipe cleaners. I thought they were pom poms with googly eyes. Okay.
But they had pipe cleaners. It was pipe cleaners too.
I saw the pipe cleaners the girls were using to make Barbie accessories.
But she had them. They were twisted on the fan. The pipe cleaners.
Oh, okay. Look. She mentioned her mother and sister are alive but estranged. Yeah. I wonder what they're thinking.
So she only has one sister.
just one sister, Amy? The video when they went to the drive-thru was disturbing. Eugene. Oh yes, that was very disturbing. You talking the one with yes, with the F word? Yeah, that was like, you know what that was like, Hannah? That was like before she kind of, sent him to YouTube finishing school and told him you can't be dropping the F-bomb. But I'm just surprised because that was like every other word for him, and then in every other video he doesn't say it. So that took some discipline on his part to get out of that habit. But the second thing is he wore the gloves that covered the tattoos as well. So that was weird. I wonder if that was purposeful or like, I don't know. I think she only mentioned one sister. Yeah, but he was so out of it, he totally missed both windows, and then he said he was effing whacked out, right? He said it, he was whacked out. Yeah.
And he backed over the curb and...
Right, and she's letting him drive. Okay, yeah, come on, keep driving.
Sir, I mean, the light, I'm sure I don't know if the light was red or green, but he still was not driving very good when he pulled out.
No, not at all. He was still out of it, and that's when he said, I told you I'm effing whacked out.
Yeah, but I swear he has sleep apnea. Because when he was snoring like that, I was like, he's quits breathing.
Yeah.
So they don't know, it hasn't said yet how he died or what he died from?
Well, she said something about the coroner. She hasn't gotten the autopsy back, but she said something about the coroner saying something about pneumonia and in the right lobe, but that was like from aspirating on the vomit, I think.
He passed away, what, in July?
Yeah, July 17th.
And they don't have the report back yet?
She says they don't.
Oh, it don't take that long
I
unless
don't think so, but, unless they're, like, really backed up, but...
Or questioning something.
Yeah, I don't know, unless she just wants to keep using that, like, oh, the cops were here, I thought it was about the autopsy. Like, I don't know if she's just trying to create excitement, drama, you know what I mean? And doesn't want to say she has it back yet.
Well, just posting videos and looking in the backgrounds.
Yeah.
Drama. Look at what's going on behind her, or in front of her.
Yeah, Hannah says, yes, that one. I got grief for saying he shouldn't talk like that in front of the kids in the car seat. Yes, he said he was whacked out and laughed. Almost forgot the food. I know. Oh, I don't think... Why would you get grief for that? He shouldn't be speaking like that in front of the kids. That's horrible. They're going to be...
ordered a hamburger or an extra meal or something.
Yeah, toxicology reports can take months, Sarah said, yeah.
Well, I think he was on a lot of medication, wasn't he?
Yes. And that's what he was saying. He had that vegetable bag or something, and he said, oh, I feel like I'm going to be sick. And she's like, well, yeah, that's how it is, right? If you take your meds, you feel sick. But if you're not, you're in terrible pain. And he said, yeah, but then he said something like, yeah, well, he made it, I forget how he worded it, but he said, he wasn't taking them as he tries to avoid taking them, but then the pain gets too much, and then he doesn't take them as he should. Like he's taking an abundance of them. Like he'll go without taking them and then take an abundance because the pain will be bad. That's what he said, something like that. Can't think of how, but it wasn't like they were prescribed. It's either he goes without them for a long time and then takes a bunch more than he should be taking.
And that'll mess you up because you take them and your body builds up an immunity to them. But if you don't take them and then you take more than you're prescribed, they can kill you.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I noticed the Protect car seats. I know because I had them too. Yes, they're pricey. Absolutely.
Now, those could have been donated because I know the fire department here, if you're low income, will give you car seats.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Sharon says if you want a quick weight loss diet, put the picture of his toenails in front of your plate. Voila! Instant weight loss.
I was gonna go make me a sandwich.
Oh, gosh. And that's another thing. Did you see his feet, though? They're all bruised up. Like,
I did not look at his feet. I didn't see his feet.
yeah, they're all, besides his toenails being funky, they're all like bruised. And I just can't think, but that, that guy, that Dear John, no, what is it? The one John, yeah, is it Dear John? The one where that lady falls in love with that guy she thinks is a doctor, but he's not a doctor. And he almost kills her daughter, and she ends up killing him.
Oh, yeah, in the parking lot. Yeah.
Right. And I remember he was shooting up between his toes all these drugs he was getting from the hospital. And I never heard of anything like that. But now I'm wondering if he's got all this bruising, like, in front of his toes. I don't know if he's doing anything like, I don't know.
Well, didn't he say that the bruising was from
Dirty John? Dirty John it is. What?
I thought he said the bruising and the sores and all was from the celiac.
That's what he said. I mean, I've never heard that.
I don't even know what that disease is. I'm assuming it has something to do with the blood.
Because my kids have a friend with that, and he doesn't have any bruising or sores at all. None.
Because they were talking about it, they were making me sick, and she finally said, "Okay, this is too much."
Yeah, because he was saying like the blood was oozing from his arms and legs, like it was just coming out like an oil lamp or something,
all over the baby's jumper, and
Ugh.
Yeah. But I wonder, she's always saying that there's snack food, but do they eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or do they just snack and eat dinner, or?
I don't know.
How many meals a day does she cook?
Someone that...
And the pinto beans and rice, that's it?
Yeah, that was Dirty John, Liza. That's the first time I saw that. That was on Dirty John. But I don't know, when I just saw his feet all bruised up like that, I didn't know, because, like, what's the deal with that? I don't know. Gluten allergy causes upset tummy stuff, not bruises. Yeah, I've never heard about bruises and sores. And he said blood was pouring out of his legs and arms.
Yeah, he does have gluten allergies, but he doesn't eat gluten food. So that can't be what's upsetting his stomach, because he eats gluten-free.
Yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't think that's a conspiracy, He thinks everything is a conspiracy, right? Sugar's still good for you. Processed food is still good. Why does he believe? How come he believes that gluten's not good for him?
Yeah.
Why doesn't everybody? Oh, that's a conspiracy. What are you, stupid? They're just trying to do that to make you buy the expensive gluten-free food. It's all a racket, I mean, I don't know. He believes it's just like, I don't know. He doesn't believe any of the documentaries. They're all, fake. The processed food is good for you.
But she calls him out. She'll say, "No, that wasn't a documentary. We saw that on YouTube." And he was like, "Oh, well, yeah."
Yeah, but then he hardly ever listens to her either about the kids' burger that she wanted. She wanted something on it. Gluten allergies can cause skin rashes.
I don't know if they have kids eat free nights at restaurants, but that's where I'd be going instead of drive-thru Wendy's for $70, $80.
Yeah, I know. Well, it was $100, and then they had coupons. And then he wasn't going to give her a coupon or something. And then she said, no, I already gave you that meal, so just give me that. They got so much food. I can't believe all the bags of food. Wow. Because over here, you go to the drive-thru for like 4 people, and you're spending $45, $49. They spent $80, and they gave them like here he goes. I couldn't believe the amount of food they got.
I know my husband and I went to Taco Bell and it was $32. And I looked at him and I said, Taco Bell used to be the
I
cheap
know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
after you partied all night. Let's
It's
go to Taco
yeah,
Bell.
crazy. I don't understand.
But pork chops used to be poor man's steak, and now it's not. Pork
Right.
chops are crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's your friend has celiac and she has no bruises. Yeah, I've never heard of bruises.
And he said, "Oh, that T-bone, this it come out to be about $7 a piece." I'm like, "What? No way."
No. But she gets this horrible ground beef. It looks so gross.
Oh, definitely.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't eat that.
Turkey or something.
I couldn't eat that. That's like, ugh. Ugh. Oh, that looked so horrendous.
I've seen her buy the sausage meat, but I've not seen bacon or. First time I saw her buy eggs, and she only bought one. Was it one carton?
I'm surprised they don't go to a farm or something.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't have they're not homesteaders at all. Like I would imagine they would have chickens or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And do it themselves. I don't know.
In her
It was
little garden.
gross. Now I'm talking about that one that she showed in the package, Celsius. It was like in this package. It was just like red pack. Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah, it was nasty. It was the frozen meat.
That was so
The
gross.
buys the fresh,
Yeah.
but they don't. Or it wasn't on sale, so she bought the frozen meat.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the one she did a short video and she was talking about the ground beef. She should be watching some of those budget meals. How to make yeah, but I don't think she cooks that much. I really don't think she does.
I don't either. Not and still have all that food in those freezers. I'm sorry. There's no way you have that much food. You're not cooking it. You're hoarding it.
Yeah, I know that. And she said, and it's grocery day today, and the freezers were totally full.
And so is the refrigerator. So
But the refrigerator was full with a lot of soda. And then the one glass, did you see the one glass with the ice and the soda in it?
yep,
Yeah,
don't get in the refrigerator.
it was weird. And that's another weird thing. Like they have if that's subsidized housing, they have like a stainless steel French door refrigerator. Isn't that a little odd?
Like glass top stove, isn't it? Isn't it a glass top stove?
I think so.
Is it?
But I just so surprised that she has fridges full of food and she makes it a huge hassle to shop weekly. Do food benefits expire or something? Why keep I don't know. Maybe she has to. Do they have anything like WIC in Canada? Women, infants, and children, where they pay for, I think, what do they give them? Formula, milk, cereal,
Butter,
certain
butter,
stuff.
cheese.
Do they have that? Any program like that for the little kids? White Angel?
I know we have food pantries here. If you can't buy food, you can go in and go to the food pantries.
Yeah. I think he was a narcissist. Could be why she goes to the other boys to tell her what to do and what to think. Can you imagine the cloth diaper situation? Oh yeah, the cloth diapers. Oh, the cloth diapers.
Oh Lord, yes.
Oh,
And she talks about his rash. I'm like, well, I bet
yeah.
if she's got cloth diapers and she uses those rubber panties over them.
Yeah. Well, no, they have the cloth diapers now. They have it has inserts.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, yeah. They're all different now, and they have the snaps. But Still, it's still messy, and then you got to wash that stuff, and then with the wash she has piling up. Oh, and she said,
Yeah.
oh, she doesn't use any kind of air freshener. She says, I don't use any air freshener, any kind of cleaning stuff like that, because look, if you got a smell and it's because of the trash, then you just got to get it out of there or something like that. She said, yeah.
That house has to smell. I'm
Oh.
sorry. And I wonder if they smell.
Oh yeah. Where's the bathroom, and who's getting a bath?
I didn't watch the video, but it said shower curtain hack or something, or fix
Oh yeah,
or
she
something.
was putting a piece of tape up on
I
top. Yeah,
didn't
that's
watch
right.
that.
Yeah, I didn't.
My TV reboots every night, and it finally rebooted, and I'm like, oh, thank you, Lord. I got to get out of this channel.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Let's get down that and just. It felt like she removed videos, but I don't think she did. She didn't make a new one today.
Well, if she's going to do the videos about her meals, then she needs to make the meals. You know, not say use this, this, and this. Make it. Show them. Show us. You know, show us your kids eating. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe for too much. I
Yeah.
want to see something besides oranges and strawberries and trying to eat yogurt. Or was that the cottage cheese that little girl was trying to open?
I know they bought cottage cheese, and then the mushrooms. All the mushrooms. I don't know what he was doing with them.
Yeah, she bought what? 4 or 5 packs of those mushrooms?
But I don't even think he was washing them.
And he was just cutting them up.
And yeah, and mushrooms have to be washed so well.
You can't eat mushrooms. Oh.
They have to be washed so well because they grow in manure and stuff. Yeah, you got to wash them like crazy. I use a brush and everything. I'm like meticulous with the mushrooms, and all the packages were there, and I could tell he was just cutting them up. He's probably just gonna rinse them like that under the water, and okay.
I rinse my strawberries before I eat them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I had this thing once I got with my blog. They wanted me to review it, and it was this thing: you put the vegetables in this water and had a strainer, and then it would have a meter, and it told you if your vegetables and everything were clean after you put them in this thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then I also had this ultrasonic stuff that took regular water, and I forget what it had some kind of ultrasonic thing, and it turned the water into a cleaning solution, like an ionized cleaning solution. But it was just water.
Okay.
But it freaked me out a little bit because I was like, how do I know that's really doing something? So, but the vegetables, like you'd put strawberries through, and you had to go through like 3 cycles to get them clean. It was crazy. I still have it. I should show that, but it's a lot of. Showed you what was on the foods. Do the older boys 18 and 20? I don't know. Celsius. What are they doing? Are they going to college? Are they going to trade school? Or do they have a job? What are they doing? There's only one that drives. I think the 20-year-old's the only one that drives. Why doesn't she drive? That's another thing. Why doesn't she drive?
Wasn't Victory the one that she was going to get the book for? Because he was turning 16?
Victory was going. No, Victory's a 12-year-old.
Okay.
Adonis is the Adonis is the 16-year-old. I haven't seen Adonis except for the picture she shows of them. And Julius Arian is the one she mostly has with them. Victory, and then the I don't know what the 10-year-old boy's name is.
The one that was in the grocery store, pushing the cart for her.
Yeah. The shorter hair, yeah.
He looks older than that.
He does look older than 10. I don't think she really has her kids' ages right at all either.
And I think he's a little more with it.
Yeah, he
than all.
seems like it, right? Yeah. I don't know. It's the whole thing is so crazy.
No, it's
It gives you X-Files vibe. Yeah. They're straight out of the package. I peel mushrooms and cut off the ends. They're really dirty. You peel them, Sharon? I scrub them with a brush, with a vegetable brush. Yeah, I think he just... What? What? I can't hear you, Ruff. You're rubber banding.
I am doing
Now-
something.
Yeah, now you're okay.
Okay, all right. I said I was going to jump down.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for coming up. It was good to talk to you.
Well, thanks for talking to me about this.
Yeah. We'll have to see what
I-
happens tomorrow.
Well,
Gosh.
tons of questions last night. I was like yelling at the TV.
I
going,
know.
This ain't right. This ain't right. This ain't right.
Oh, I know. Yeah, you should come if you could. Sometimes we watch it earlier in the day. Like we watched it before we went on here. Oh my gosh. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
I will
right.
have to. I have to talk to somebody doing it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
The TV don't talk back.
No. That's what I said because I was like, wait, am I the only one? Am I being really skeptical watching this, or is like something really wrong? I mean, something's really wrong.
Yeah.
But
I hear you. All right. Well,
all right,
you,
love
thank
ya. All right.
I love you.
Talk-
too. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye bye.
If I can get out of here.
Or let me know if you. Yeah.
Okay,
see-
I'm out. All right, bye.
Okay. Bye bye. So that was nice. And the 20-year-old. Let me see. What did Celsius say? Hold on a minute. Yeah, she kept changing the kids' ages. Yes, I noticed that. And that was a little weird. But I think that's because she recorded the videos when they were one age and then they had changed. And then so she was saying that's my 3-year-old, but then by the time it was posted, the girl was 4. So that made more sense to me than what I had thought before. Celsius said, and then the 20-year-old told her not to tell the kids that the dad, yes, they'll figure it out eventually. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Like they were talking about, the family dog that died. Just tell them he went to the farm. They'll be fine. That's what it reminded me of. This is their father. Like, are you kidding me? And then she's all like, oh, I'm not really lying because he really is still at the hospital. The car insurance will be super high for a 20-year-old. Yes, I know that. Absolutely. Yeah, that was crazy. The whole thing was so crazy. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens tomorrow. I don't know. That van, though, is just a mystery to me. Why would, I don't know. I wonder... And what did he do? Like, what did he do? Do we know what he did for a living prior to retiring or anything? Any word on that? I don't know. But it's getting late. Let me see something. I have to go into my... I want to go over here. Let me see. This is, I don't know. It's weird when you're seeing something like this unfold on YouTube because you don't know what could be happening next, right? You don't know. This is like unscripted. There's no producer. And I think years from now, we're going to look at a lot of this stuff that happens here. First of all, I can't even believe we don't even see worse things than we do see. But second of all, we're gonna be like, oh my gosh, remember when people could just go live and they didn't need any kind of a test or anything like they just couldn't go or anything? Yeah. This is crazy, right? This is crazy. This is crazy. Hold on a minute. I have to fix something. But the kids look cocooned from outside. They must miss their father. What he did? Yeah, what he did. I don't think she. No. What did he do? The Wild West on YouTube. Yeah. I don't know what he did. I'm wondering what he did. And did someone say that they said they lived in the United States or they were always in Canada? Because other people are saying they don't have Canadian accents, and I don't know what's the deal on that. She's like a half an hour from Niagara Falls. Okay. I think White Angel mentioned that it's $600 in benefits per child. That's a substantial income, not including free housing, the dad's disability, and the Food Stipend Act. Yeah. Interesting. But I better do the word cookies while we're talking. We can still talk while I'm doing the word cookies. I just have to do the daily. But I don't know. Strange. Yeah, I don't know. How? Let's see what happens here. I wish somebody said that their last name was put out there. Her mention was Ontario. Yeah, I heard her mention Ontario and Saskatchewan. I heard her mention that, and I also heard her mention Welland. And then I saw the... no, I heard her mention those things. But I also heard her mention... I heard her mention Niagara County when she was getting the vaccine. Well, she didn't mention. I saw the papers. Processed. Yeah, processed. That's how they say it over there. That's what Sharon told me. I was like... Yep, I don't know. Oh, you have good eyes. I missed that. What did I miss? I don't know which one. What are you talking about? What did I miss? You missed? I'm sorry. But the whole thing, I don't know. I don't know. But it's just such a crazy thing. And can you imagine if you find out that he's not dead at all? I mean, I don't want him to be dead. You know, I mean, but can you imagine if you find that out? You know, I don't know. It's just so crazy. So crazy. I have all those words you guys are saying. I have all those words. I need another T. I need another T. Oh, onto. That's good. And then into, right? Yeah, there we go. And then into, onto. Tune. No. Iota. Oh yeah, that's a good one, let's say. Beautiful. One more here. Who do we have? It can't be anti because we can use that as an extra word. Maybe, no. But it has to be an O, C, or O, V. It goes in alphabetical order, or a T. It's going to start with an O, T, or a V. And if it starts with an O, it's going to be an N or later in there. So it'd be vain. How? Oh, I know, vain. You're so vain. Don't you think this? Gosh, we all got that at the same time. I wasn't even looking at you guys. Hi, Murder of Crows. How are you? Oh my goodness. I wanted to look at something else too. I wanted to look at to see if anything was going on. Let me see something. I want to see if anything's going on in with anything else that we're following. I told you I watched Maya today. Yeah. Let me see here. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Oh my gosh, bodybuilder. See, this is what I mean. Bodybuilder. Oh, this one's hard. It says, bodybuilder live streams the execution of his ex-wife on social media. A Bosnian bodybuilder shot and killed his ex-wife live on Instagram on Friday, then went on a killing rampage that left 2 more people deceased, including a child, before he killed himself. Nermin Sulejmanovic, 35 years old, filmed multiple videos on his spree in his town, beginning his live stream by telling his 12,000 viewers they were going to see a live execution. Oh my gosh. What is this? Is horrendous. He filmed at least 3 videos documenting the violent spree that left 3 innocent people dead and 3 more injured in the northeastern town of Gradačak. The horror started Friday morning when Nermin posted a video on Instagram telling his followers that they would witness a live execution. He then turns the camera to his ex-wife, whose face is bloodied and disfigured from injuries. Look, when you're dealing with a WHORE who reports you to the police, he tells his viewers in the chilling clip as a child can be heard crying in the background. Oh my gosh. And this is the guy. What the heck is going on? Oh my gosh. He tells his followers that he is the child's father and that his ex-wife had hidden the toddler from him for more than a week and had reported him to the police for domestic violence. Here, watch the murder live now, he said. Nice and easy. Are you watching? He says to the camera as he callously fires a bullet into the woman's forehead. He then turns the camera to record the child lying on the floor. Here, someone come and save the child. Moving on. Wow. The bodybuilder and fitness instructor then films at least 2 more live videos on the social media app while being pursued by the police, telling his viewers that he killed 2 others off camera. The pair was later identified as a man and his young son. He also wounded a police officer, another man, and a woman at various locations while out on a lam. I have no words to describe what happened today, said Nermin Nikšić, the Prime Minister of the Bosnian Federation. The murderer took his own life in the end, but no one can bring back the lives of the victims. He took his own life after being located and before being apprehended. Authorities did not immediately reveal a motive for the shocking crime, but said that the ex-wife, who has not been identified, had reported him for threats of violence in the past. The father also had a criminal record with past arrests on charges of drug smuggling and attacking a police officer. According to local media, he was a member of a drug gang when he was arrested in 2013 for selling marijuana and heroin. Let's see. Meanwhile, some followers who commented with supportive messages across his social media account Friday could face legal consequences, the prosecutors warned. Wow, positive messages for that horrible video. Oh my gosh, that's what I mean. You could kill someone and they'll say no. Crazy. Oh, she's crazy. Let's see what else is going on. Oh my gosh, somebody was beaten unconscious for allegedly stepping on someone's shoes in New Orleans. Wow. What the heck? A Louisiana man reportedly remains hospitalized after he was seriously injured in an unprovoked attack. Scott Wagner was in New Orleans on September 24th when he accidentally stepped on a suspect's shoes as he went by. The suspect allegedly then punched Wagner from behind and continued to punch him until he lost consciousness. Upon arriving at the scene, the victim appeared to be alone, and the officers could not speak to him to get any information, let alone contacts. The suspect reportedly left the scene with another individual, though police have not publicly identified Wagner as the victim. His family said that he suffered a traumatic brain injury and he may not survive. The family claimed Wagner had left his job at Mr. Ed's Seafood in the French Quarter before the September 24th attack. They also alleged that he called the police 14 times seeking answers and still do not know what transpired that night. However, the New Orleans police said investigators have not been made aware of the family's request for information. Police have released a surveillance image of the second-degree battery suspect and a second person. Anyone with information regarding this incident should call the 8th District Detectives at 504-658-6080 or Crime Stoppers 504-822-1111. Well, boy, he's okay. And that guy that kidnapped Charlotte Sena, well, now he's being looked at into the cases of 2 unsolved teen girls' deaths. Christina White, 19, and Jennifer Moonbeam Hammond, 18, disappeared 2 years apart before their bodies were dumped in rural Greenfield, New York. White vanished in 2005 and a year later was found stabbed to death near a Datetown road. Her wallet, phone, and knife were missing. In 2003, Hammond was dropped off at a Boston Spa trailer park to sell magazines, and she never returned. Police say Hammond never used her airline ticket to return home to Colorado. Her belongings were left in her hotel, and 6 years later, her skull was found near Lake Desolation Road. Oh, that sounds like a great place. Lake Desolation Road. Wow. Where are you going? We're going to Lake Desolation. Crazy. Hammond went to sell magazines, an 18-year-old? Investigators are now probing the similarities between the cold cases and the abduction of 9-year-old Charlotte Sena. Police arrested 46-year-old Craig N. Ross Jr. at a camper van behind his mom's property in Porter's Corners on October 2nd. Here's the girls that were killed. Who they think may be connected. Charlotte was abducted on September 30th while riding her bike at that state park. Let's see here. John Kelly, a criminal profiler and the president of Stalk Inc., said that the suspects or suspect responsible for the 2 teens' deaths had intimate knowledge of the area and potentially targeted redheads. Kelly added that both bodies were dumped within 10 miles from where the victims vanished. Many killers are interested in certain physical characteristics of their victims, which are usually part of their fantasy. Both victims were found in the deep woods of upstate New York in Greenfield. Police have not named Ross Jr., the suspect, in either of the cold cases. However, Matthew Robinson of the Saratoga County Sheriff's Office reported Lee said investigators plan to take a look at unsolved cases for possible connections. Right now, there is little publicly known about Ross Jr., who doesn't appear to have a long criminal history. He was arrested for driving under the influence in 1999, followed by an aggravated harassment accusation in 2016 and a domestic violence accusation in 2017. He does have a history of violence, but he does not have much of a criminal history, said John Kelly. He was booked on first-degree kidnapping charge for the Charlotte Sena case, and he's being held at the Saratoga County Jail without bond. Let's see. Florida homeowner finds a skydiver's body in his front yard. Wow. Titusville. That's crazy. Vermont police searching for clues in the death of a 77-year-old retired college dean. She was found shot to death on a rail trail last week. Wow. Wow. This is crazy. A man's body was found in the back of his vehicle wrapped in a tarp, a 31-year-old, in the back of his Jeep Grand Cherokee. Where was that? Let's see. Philadelphia. Wow. Some craziness going on here, huh? And then there was a homecoming shooting. Maryland. Stalker pilot arrested for flying over a woman's home. A New Hampshire man. Oh my gosh. A New Hampshire man is accused of stalking an upstate New York resident and business owner on the ground and by air for the past 4 years and was arrested again this week for violating protection orders against him. Michael Arnold, 65, was arrested on his way to the William H. Morse State Airport in Bennington, Vermont, where his single-engine Cessna sits. He was charged with aggravated stalking with court-ordered violation of an abuse prevention order, giving police false information in order to implicate another, attempted impeding of a public officer, and resisting arrest. Cassandra Willusks said that he's been harassing her since 2019 when he came into her Schuylerville restaurant, ordered soup, and afterwards started messaging her. Wow, that soup must have been something. He flies so close to the house that it feels like he's going to go through it, she said. It's just a nightmare that doesn't stop. Sometimes, she said, he throws tomatoes at her house. Wow. She said that he started sending her pictures of her house, her pool, her family, her friends, and that he accused her of killing his father, who died in a fire in 2017. Early on, Arnold was arrested on misdemeanor charges and given a restraining order, but the harassment never stopped. In May, captured video of Arnold driving by the restaurant, and in June, the FBI joined the investigation. After the arrest in Vermont, Arnold was arrested again in the Schuylerville and charged with more than 9 counts of violating a protective order. He was arraigned on Friday and bonded out that night. He told the Banner that Willis is nuts and wants publicity. Wow. An unknown gunman fired into, oh my gosh, a traveling SUV, hitting the driver in the leg and causing him to crash into a ditch in Houston. Crazy stuff. Let's see where we are. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Oh, there we are. So, wow. Hi, Tag You It. People are dying that never died before. You remember your dad always said people are dying that never died before. Okay, let's see here. One Atom 12. You have to go back. I have quite a few videos about it. You can go back and try it out. But okay, so you guys are going coins. Yeah, coins. That's good. Cousin. Okay. What is it? Scion? That's an extra word. Hi, Alyssa. Shin? Yeah, that's a good one. Uh-oh. Shin. Uh-oh. It's crazy. Okay, thank you. That was good. Tupac arrest might get interesting. Yeah. Uh-huh. Ouch. English is not your best? Oh, okay. Well, we're just playing this. We just play this before we go to bed. It's okay. Oh, Nish. Remember Nish? Remember Nish? He loved me. Okay. I did cons, I'm pretty sure, right? I tried Kush. P. Diddy tag you it? Yeah. Thanks, Murder Pros. Murder Crows Hocus. Okay. Good try, High 61. Thank you. I have ions. Just one more and I'll get a new level pretty soon after this. icon. Yay, we did it. It was hard. Honeydew level. Okay. I had to make another video, I mean another live stream because the other one, Emus. We'll get this, we'll level up and we'll get out of here. Hi, Pink. I did it, I did it. Yeah, I didn't get my big send-off of a melon. But I was already a honeydew. Okay. All right, I've got to go to bed. I honestly can't stay up anymore. I'm exhausted. So I say goodnight. Thank you very much for watching. Love you guys. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow. Be good. Everybody be good. Good night. Prayers. We'll see you. Bye-bye. Bye.